One of the best things about owning a four-wheel drive is the amount of mods and accessories you can fit to your vehicle. Things such as suspension and tires for that added comfort off-road, winches and winch bumpers, the winches for obviously for the off-road recovery, and bumpers for added protection, radios for communication such as CB and UHF, lights such as spotlights, light bars, camp lights, etc. Electronics such as the Talk Pro app on your Android devices to monitor all your OBD sensors of your vehicle and monitor those vital signs of the vehicle. Not only does this make our trucks tougher, drive better, but basically we'll be able to reach the four corners of the globe with all these accessories and be it an enjoyable experience on the way there. So one of these accessories I want to share with you guys is this control panel, and I will share with you guys right now. Alright, so if you're like me, you've got light bars, you've got radios, you've got a plethora of accessories in your vehicle, and the issue that I found that is I've got loads of different switches and wiring and thing I've got to worry about bringing into the cab, and it just becomes a nightmare in terms of installation, and it just, and the hardest thing about modern four-wheel drives is finding out where to fit not only the control panels but the switches and the accessories. Those are the things that are quite troublesome sometimes. So what this control panel does, I've only used 3 of the buttons so far. This basically controls all of your accessories from one location. So currently I've got my spotlights, my radios and my rock lights attached to this. I will have my lights that I put onto my roof rack. There are a couple other items I want to add to this at a later stage once I've got them. But not only does this minimize the amount of wiring in your vehicle, it just keeps everything really simplified, which is quite nice, and everything in one place, so you're not reaching out of the uncomfortably and finding switches and all that kind of stuff. So it minimizes everything, gets everything out of the way, and keeps everything in one place like we have here. So this is, for me, it's more functional right here. I was thinking about mounting it up onto the actual roof console somewhere, but unfortunately it got in the way of my rear view mirror. So this is, for me, was the most ideal location. I've located there, it's quite stable, and yeah, I've got access to all of my accessories at any given time, so which is awesome. So what I'm going to do now is show you the actual control box, how that works, and give you guys a basic idea of everything in the vehicle. So in terms of positioning, this is not the, well, it will be the final location, but this is your control box here. So I've currently zip tied it in position just to get an idea of where it's going to go. And in terms of accessibility, I think this is the most ideal location for this. Not only is this close to the battery, it's close to the main ground points, but it's accessible, and I can get to the wiring that is associated with this. So ideally what we are going to fabricate is a plate that mounts onto the actual bodywork here, and it'll have a fold, and then this will be mounted 90 degrees, so not only can you access all the relays and all the fuses from the top. So in a nutshell, this is exactly what it is. It's just a little control box that has all your associated relays and all your fuses in one location, and then from there you've got tap-off points which are numbered 1 to 6, and those are directly connected to your control panel inside the cab. So what we will do in the future, this is just to test the wiring out. Obviously we're going to sort out all this wiring, put it in a proper conduit and sleeve everything, and ideally what you want to do in this location situation is, instead of crimping these connectors on here, you want connectors that you can remove. So if there's any accessories that fail or you don't want to use them anymore, you can quickly change them out, and you can use that same button for something else. So quick change, that is ideal that we want to use. So in a nutshell, this is basically what it is. It just connects straight onto the positive terminal on your battery, at grounds onto the main ground point on your vehicle, And then from there you've got one cable that runs into the cab, which connects to your control panel, and that is it. And it controls, you know, up to 6, on this particular one, up to 6 accessories. So you can get various different ones that control up to 8 and sometimes even more. But in terms of this product, this is exactly what this controls, up to 6 accessories. So very, very handy, very simple to, you know, install and put together. One thing you'll notice about this channel is anything that I find super useful and handy to you guys out there, I'll definitely share with you guys. So this is the main sort of aspect of this channel. So yeah, oops, all the way around there, I think. There we go. So like I said, we'll get a plate to this and mount this properly so it's, you know, more stable and it is more accessible, and then we'll neaten up this wiring. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Like I mentioned before, what you'll notice about the channel, I do a lot of mechanical and electrical things to my vehicles, both on the Jeep and on the Ranger. If I find them useful, I'll always share them with you guys. And so touching on that, what do you guys use, and is there anything that you guys suggest using? In terms of the product, I'll look for the product description and I'll put that down in the video, down in the description, and I'll hopefully get a link for you guys. So far it works relatively well. It is very simple to install and put together. So yeah, that's pretty much it from you guys. If you like the video, hit thumbs up, and if you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing and share the amazing videos with your friends. It really helps us grow and get the content out there. So I'll definitely guys see you guys in the next one.